These are the golden raspberries. Baby. See mommy's raspberries? Huh? What are you getting? I missed one, I think. That one. Oh, Yoda, what are you doing, buddy? Some of these can get a little bit softer. Let's take a look at this little area. The shoes are squeaking. This tree right here has a ton of apples on it. I probably should have thinned those out a little bit better. They might stay small. So let's go ahead. We got 3, which is good. That's got several on it. This one looks to be the smallest. I hate to do that, but that will give these others more energy. Trying to find bunches of 3. Do not. Got the blueberries. They're looking good. They got a ways to go. Come, baby. Come on. This one is pretty big. Just these are male flowers right here. If there was a little bulging at the base, that would have been a female flower. Biscuit, what are you doing, bud? Move over. You're too close over here. I did add a few more watermelons. I think it was Crimson Sweet right here a couple days ago. And a couple of cantaloupes in here somewhere. Okay. I did want to show Tommy Tia's over here. Well, let's look at this real quick. This tomato cat-faced. See that? Okay, whenever you have a bloom, that's like a single bloom. If you see multiple flowers in one, it will make a cat-faced tomato. This happened while I was on vacation. So I wasn't here to pick that flower off, but let's pollinate our tomatoes. Just tap them when the flowers are wide open. Look over here. We got some Tommy Tia's growing. Right there. Right here. Right here. Good morning, ladies. Now, I did harvest a bunch of the romaine lettuce because it was trying to go to seed. I did that last night over here. If it's trying to go to seed, you can see the ones there kind of cut down. Right there. I think I cut one completely out right here. So when it starts going to seed, you can just cut those off and soak them in some cold water for about an hour, and it helps cut the bitterness that will be on your lettuce. Look at my little cabbage babies. Aren't they pretty? So whenever these lettuce get finished harvesting out right here, and also some of this broccoli, I've went ahead and, I cut the heads out of these, but they're growing more. Like right there, it's growing another little bunch of broccoli when I cut the head off. So when I pull that lettuce out, I've already started some greasy grits, bush beans that I'm going to replace in those spots once I get all these crops brought out. It's forming. It's kind of weird looking though. That might be one of the purple varieties. But we'll put the beans down in place of the lettuce and those crops that are getting cold. And I just found a pepper. Uh-oh, it's supposed to be cold variety, or a not hot variety, and it's actually right there. I can't get it to zoom in, but that looks like a hot pepper, and I did not want those cross-pollinating. Let's go look at it. Yep, you were supposed to be a cooler variety, and that's not. That's supposed to be a bell pepper. That looks like a jalapeno. So I didn't want those in with these, but none of them are doing anything. I might have to figure out a way to isolate this one and hand pollinate. And I need to string these tomatoes up too today. See, that looks like a pretty one. All right, so what are we doing today? We're gonna go in and eat some breakfast, fresh out of the garden, with some eggs and sausage. And I'm on a mission today to make a sweet potato bed. So I'm going to go get some of the cheap garden bed wood. The garden posts, I think, are like, if I remember correctly, $5 or something like that a post, and they're 8 feet long, 4 inches wide. So it's the same ones I have over here. So I'm gonna go get some sweet potato slips. You can plant those 3 to 4 weeks after your last spring frost. We are just at 4 weeks post spring frost. So I'm gonna go get some wood, some potting soil or raised bed garden soil, and make sure you get the correct thing. And I'm gonna plant some sweet potato slips. So we'll do that today. Let's go get my breakfast done and get on the road. Y'all, I can't even. Every bit of this, except the sausage, is straight from the garden. This is winter squash from last year's garden. It's still good. We've got some holy basil infused water, lots of raspberries, blueberries, cherries, and strawberries straight from the garden. Eggs from my chickens. The sausage is the only thing store-bought. How good's that? I am back from Lowe's and I spent $210 on enough timbers. It's called garden post timbers. They're about $5 each. And this garden soil, I should have plenty to make an 8x4 bed that's about 16 inches deep. So and I also got 30 sweet potato plants. Let's see, the variety is Beauregard. So that's those. Beauregard, Beauregard. That's all they had. And they had 5 of these trays left, and I got all 5, so that should fill that bed pretty full. And you typically can get 2 to 3 pounds, 2.5 pounds of sweet potatoes per plant. So I should be coming out with about roughly 75 plus pounds of sweet potatoes. It's usually $1 a pound when you buy them in the store. So I should get $70 to $75 worth back, and I'll be able to use this bed multiple years. I should get all 200, well, the material right here along was $183. So, 3 years of growing sweet potatoes, I should have enough. I'll make my money back, but I'll be planting some cold crops, lettuce, things like that in this garden bed in the early spring. And that should kind of double down on my harvest. So I'll get some cold crops in. By the time those are dying out, then it'll be time to put the sweet potatoes in. So maybe like fill it full of romaine lettuce. We love salads. That will be and maybe some chives. That will be the first couple of months. But let's get this set up. Okay, so I'm just going to extend this bed. This is where my calendula, I've got some, I think, peas or beans. Not peas, beans, I think. Climbing in the background. Some roses. I think I have some zinnias in here too. We're just going to extend this bed on down because I am trying to be in the process of killing out some stumps here that I can't get my mower over, like right here. These. So I might extend it this way. I was looking at this side too. Look at all these. This actually might be a better option. It will add some more dirt to that rose, but also it will give these tomato plants right here more soil to give them a better root structure. So I actually might even bring them over here down this way. So I'll figure that out in a minute. Set these down and get started. Did you just lay an egg, honey? Who laid an egg? Who laid an egg? You laid an egg. Thank you, sister. She's saying, I laid an egg. And what a mighty fine egg you laid. Oh goodness, now they're over here fighting about it. Okay. The distractions of the homestead and chickens are hilarious. Come on, Biscuit follows me everywhere I go. Okay, here we are. This is 4 boards deep. I'm just going to go ahead and start putting these and figure out the rest of the layout for these. Okay, so this so far is 6 bags of 2 cubic feet per bag. That's how full it's got so far. We might be doing pretty good. If I have any extra, I'm going to use that for the corn that I need to plant. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I ended up using 12 2 cubic bags of this garden soil. I had to leave a little indentation right there because I have a tiny little tomato plant that I'm hoping this soil built up around it will give it a better root structure and it will get bigger and healthier. And I want to leave that top exposed to the sun. So we'll go ahead and get these little guys planted in. Nice little plugs. You want to plant these nice and deep. And if you see the roots twisting, just kind of tickle them loose. And I'm planting these about a foot apart. Just gonna let them grow wild in here. Oh, there's two in that one. Two in that one too. These are doubled up. Hopefully somebody didn't mislabel these and there's something else, but we'll find out, I guess, when they start growing. Plant them nice and deep. Man, every one of these. And this one was kind of hidden. I don't know. Maybe it's where it's getting bigger and it's just growing out more vines from the base. This was kind of hidden in the, look at there, it's already grown a sweet potato. Do you see that? Isn't that cool? This is going to be a hot mess within a month of plants. I just know it. And that's okay, because that is food. Try to sections up here. This one has grown through the bottom. Oh shoot, that fell. I leaned on that the wrong way. There we go. We got it. About taking on a little trip to the ground with me. These are tight in here too. Look at that. I cannot wait till that's full of potatoes. One little plant right here. 2 to 3 pounds of potatoes. How cool is that? I mean, you can see it trying to do its thing right there at the bottom. The pink. Last one. All right. Bed is planted. Look, this is going to be probably 70 pounds of sweet potatoes. You can't beat that. Fresh out the garden, homegrown, the best taste that you can provide for your family. So I think what I'm going to do right here is clean all this out. And right here's some weeds right here. Don't want that. So, ooh, there's a tomato growing wild. I hate lifting the good stuff, but I do need to clean this out. And this is going to be probably where we're sticking our, I don't even know what else in here, our corn. These weeds right here, I think, are beggar ticks or devil's ticks, something like that, and it's awful because it has those stickies that gets in your dog's fur and all over your clothes. You don't want none of that, so I'll finish cleaning all this right here, weedy stuff out of here, and I mean, it's pretty simple. Some of this grass that's coming up through here is where I had to cut slits for, I had vine borers on my plants last year and they were looking kind of weak, and I was giving them extra land and putting the vines over top that dirt space that I was cutting out of this right here fabric to give those more rooting potential, to give the plant more strength back. It's like right here, this was opened, so I'll have to come in with the shovel and pull that weed out. But yeah, I'm definitely think I'm gonna put the corn right through here. I'll just dig little holes and put it in here. So we'll get that done next. Look at this. God, this stuff is the devil. But came through pretty easy. There you go. Done. Alright. So fast forward a few hours after that clip, I came in and had a bite to eat, and then I went back out and started weeding the garden. I realized that I had ragweed in a bunch of my garden beds, and I thought it was marigolds. So you could tell the difference because when you pinch the leaves, marigolds had a distinctive smell and those didn't, and the shape was a bit different. Ragweed has like a more curved structures going from the petals, whereas marigolds are more spiky. So it was a big job trying to clean out several garden beds, and that came from the compost that I used in several garden beds. So anyways, after doing all that, I had a second thought about using that particular bed. A dog's, come on Daisy. I had a second thought about using that particular bed that I was cleaning up for the corn, because I forgot I do have right by that all the watermelons, and I wanted those to drape over from those little raised beds beside it and go on that fabric, garden fabric, so it would be weed free. So after second thoughts, I think I'm going to build another little raised bed area, and I'm going to really pack the corn in, maybe like an 8 foot by 4 foot, like what I built today for the sweet potatoes. I might do something similar for the corn. I counted, I have 100, exactly 100 little corn sprouts starting to form in the wet paper towels. So my mascara is a hot mess. I'm dirty, I'm tired. And it's late. It's like 11 o'clock at night. But that's going to be on another video, the whole corn thing. And at that point, I'll probably do another garden update. So it might be a few days. But I'm going to try to rest up a little bit tomorrow because I worked outside all day today. Your girl's tired. So anyways, thanks for hanging out with me, y'all. And I hope to see you next time. This girl's checking out, going to bed. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye.